Nyquist plot means we have to go with Nyquist plot means we have to go with the calculation. Okay, n equal to p minus z. We have to go with calculation n equal to p minus z. On the other side, number of encirclements in the diagram. In the diagram, we have to do this. In the calculation, we have to do this. And we have to match whether both are tallying. Both tally, system stable, otherwise not stable. Okay. So from the diagram, how many encirclements we have to identify? What is the direction of encirclements? Okay. Direction of encirclements we have to identify. In the diagram, -1 plus j0 is somewhere here. You can see critical point -1 plus j0 is somewhere here. How many encirclements? So this is clockwise one encirclement. Okay, for -1 plus j0. This is clockwise encirclement. Okay, and this is anti-clockwise encirclement for -1 plus j0. Okay, one clockwise, one anti-clockwise. So fully it becomes 0. Okay, so direction of number of encirclements 2. Okay, direction of encirclement clockwise one encirclement, clockwise one encirclement, and anti-clockwise another encirclement, anti-clockwise another encirclement. So 2 times encirclement is there, so they will get neutralized. They will get neutralized. So final 2 means how? One is clockwise, another one is anti-clockwise. So they will neutralize. Final encirclements nil, 0. Final number of encirclements 0. Okay, this is our conclusion from the diagram. Now coming to n equal to p minus z, we will see what is the question given. The Nyquist plot for the open loop transfer function g of s of a unity negative feedback system is shown in the diagram. If g of s has no pole in the RHS, okay, g of s means open loop transfer function. So open loop transfer function poles means p. Open loop transfer function poles means p. Okay, and given value no means 0. Okay, given p value equal to 0. Given p value equal to 0 in the question. The number of roots of the system characteristic equation in the RHS of S plane. Okay, so what is system characteristic equation? If you go with closed loop transfer function, g of s by 1 plus g of s h of s. G of s by 1 plus g of s h of s. This denominator is nothing but poles of closed loop transfer function, or the denominator is also called characteristic equation. Characteristic equation. Okay, and now roots of the characteristic equation means denominator poles only. Roots of characteristic equation is nothing but it is same. Okay, roots of characteristic equation or poles of closed loop transfer function are one and the same. Now they are asking how many number of roots for the characteristic equation, which is nothing but z. Okay, z can be called as closed loop transfer function poles. Otherwise, name of z is roots of characteristic equation. Roots of characteristic equation. Okay, so already we got n value 0 because number of encirclement is nothing but p minus z. Already value is we got 0. Now p value 0 given, so z value should be 0. Okay, I have told the answer. This is step 1 calculation. This is step 1 calculation. This is step 2 calculation. Okay, and now I am going with step 3 calculation. N equal to 0 from step 2. N equal to 0 from step 2. And n equal to p minus z from step 1. P minus z from step 1. Already p value is 0. Okay, and then n value also we identified 0. So n value 0, p value also 0. N value 0 from the diagram we got, p value 0 given in the question. Now we have to find what is z value. So z value is nothing but 0 is the final answer. Z value 0 is the final answer. Option A is the correct answer. Option A is the correct answer. Okay, you will get it very easy. Let me go with 1 or 2 more problems. You will get it clear. Okay, 2 things we are doing, that's all. Now I am going to the next problem. The open loop part of a unity feedback control system. The open loop part of a unity feedback control system G of S is unstable and has 2 poles on the RH right hand side of the S plane. Okay, so what they are talking of unity feedback control system, G of S means open loop transfer function they are talking. Okay, and then it has two poles on RHS, means whether it is P or Z, you can say. Open loop transfer function, okay, it has two poles on RHS, whether this value is P or Z. You can see here, which one is open loop transfer function poles, P or Z? Okay, P value is given to, P value is given to. However, the closed loop system, okay, however, this is P value, because open loop transfer function they have given. However, the closed loop system is stable. Okay, so we don't want this factor. We want only closed loop system is stable, which means n equal to number of encirclements, n equal to number of encirclements, okay, which is equal to P minus Z. It is exactly matching. These two are matching. Only then we can say system, closed loop system is stable. Only then we can say closed loop system is stable. Okay, now they have given P value. Now they have given P value. They are telling system is stable. They are telling system is stable. Now the number of encirclements made by the Nyquist plot of -1, 0 point in the G of S. Number of encirclements we have to find out. And then what about Z value? What about Z value? The open loop part of a unity feedback control system is unstable, okay, unstable, and has two poles on the RHS, two poles on the RHS. So we are given with the G of S value. We are given with G of S value. This is open loop transfer function, open loop transfer function. Closed loop system is stable. Closed loop system is stable. Closed loop transfer function is G of S divided by 1 plus G of S H of S. Okay. So closed loop system stable means, okay, so poles of closed loop transfer function, all poles of closed loop transfer function are on LHS. One or other poles RHS means system will be unstable. Okay. So what I want to tell you, open loop transfer function G of S, okay, unstable means one or more, okay, poles or zeros present on RHS in the pole zero diagram. That's why we are telling unstable. RHS, that's why we are telling unstable. If we take closed loop transfer function, okay, it is told stable, which means poles of closed loop transfer function are on LHS. LHS means stable, RHS means unstable. Okay, so which means the denominator, all the poles are on LHS only. LHS only, which means Z value equal to 0, because Z value is closed loop transfer function poles on RHS. How many poles are present on RHS? How many poles are present on RHS? Okay, that is Z value. But they have given closed loop is stable, so all the poles are on LHS only, no poles on RHS. So we can take Z value 0. Okay, now we will go with the final calculation. Final calculation. N value equal to P minus Z. Okay, P value already got 2 and Z value already got 0. So finally N value equal to 2. This N is nothing but number of encirclements. Number of encirclements. Okay, I got the value 2. Now you should tell whether it is clockwise, anti-clockwise, whether you understood or not. I have to get the analysis, please. N value positive 2. Whether it is anti-clockwise or clockwise direction encirclement, please. They are asking only N value. I got the answer, option A. But extra question I am asking whether the encirclement is clockwise or anti-clockwise. Positive means anti-clockwise. Negative means clockwise. Okay, it is positive. This is positive value. Positive value. Okay. Hence, anti-clockwise encirclement. anti-clockwise encirclement. Okay, just once again, I will revise what I have spoken in this question alone. Okay, step number 1, already p value is given and we know the formula for encirclement. And this data also given. Okay, this data also given. Hence, all poles are on LHS. This is our conclusion. These things we are doing in step number 1. Now, step number 2. Okay, closed loop transfer function. They are telling closed loop transfer function is stable. Okay, this comes in step number 2. Closed loop transfer function is stable, which means all the poles are on LHS. Hence, we are concluding Z value equal to 0. Okay. So all this are step number 2. All red color, it is step number 2. Now, step number 3, we are just substituting whatever we know in the formula. Equation 1 is our formula, step number 3. Okay, so P minus Z. P value 2 already given in the question. Z value 0 we calculated or identified from step number 2 discussion. Now we substitute n value, we are getting 2. So the answer is option A, n value 2. Because it is positive, we can tell anti-clockwise encirclement is happening for -1 plus J0. Encirclement for -1 plus J0 critical point. Okay, anti-clockwise 2 times encirclement is taking place. If n value comes negative, we can say it is a clockwise encirclement taking place for -1 plus J0 point. Clockwise encirclement going on for -1 plus J0 point. Okay.